get started with our warm-up. So let's bring our arms up and down, stretching out our shoulders, getting that full range of motion in. You can get some of the neck rolls in now if it's feeling a little tight. How's it going, John? And then let's go ahead, bring it left to right. Get that little step in. Warming up the legs, warming up the arms. We have our 3 circuits, 2 exercises each. And our timing today will be 2 rounds. Our first round will be 3 sets, and then our last round will only be 1 set. Let's go ahead, stop our feet outside of our hips. Let's bend it over, stretch out our hamstrings. Touch the floor if you can, and then go ahead, bring it down nice and low. Hands up, push those knees out, open up your hips. And we will bring our arms overhead, stand it on up and repeat, bend it over, touch the floor, keep those legs nice and straight. And then let's bend those legs, bring it down, nice deep squat, hands up, push those knees out. We just have 1 more, arms overhead, stand it on up, bend it over, last time. Hey Alex, how's it going? Just getting into our warm up. As always, stretching out our hamstrings, and then we're gonna bring it down nice and low, hands up. This time, taking that right hand, twisting it up to the sky. And then go ahead and bring it on down, switching sides, left hand up. And then let's bring that left hand down, push out the knees one last time, last chance, open up those hips. And then we will go ahead, stand it on up. We're coming into our high plank, hands down, step those feet back. Once those shoulders are over your hands, we're gonna go ahead and lower the hips. Take a nice big inhale, looking up to the sky, stretching out our core and our back. And then exhale, raise those hips up. Step that right foot forward into that hip flexor. If you need to, you can always modify, drop that left knee down into that low lunge. And then let's step that right foot back. Left foot forward, pulse it out, and then we will step that left foot back, lower the hips down, nice big inhale. Exhale, raise the hips up, right foot forward. And then the left. Just have 1 more to get us nice and warmed up. Step that left foot back, lower those hips down. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And then nice deep exhale out through the mouth, raises up our hips as we step that right foot forward. And then we step that right foot back, switching sides, left foot. Last time. Step that left foot back, and then slowly stand on up whenever you are ready. Those are our warm-up moves. We are gonna go ahead and get started as I demo our 2 moves in our first circuit. We have a shoulder tap push-up, pretty self-explanatory. We're in that high plank, tap the shoulders, 1 on each side, and then bring it down to that push-up. Or if you wanna focus a little bit more on that push-up, you can do 1 shoulder tap, 1 push-up, bring it up, tap the other shoulder, and then down into that push-up. And as always, you can always modify either both knees on the ground into that push-up, or if you're somewhere in between, 1 knee down, 1 knee up. Then our second exercise, we're gonna stand hip width apart. We're gonna come down into a squat. Hold it nice and steady for 5 seconds. After that 5 seconds, we have 5 little pulses. And then we stand on up and repeat it. Bring it down, hold it steady for 5, and then 5 pulses. Bring it on up. And of course, if you have weights, that is your chance to hold them over your shoulders, or if you just have 1 right over your chest. We are gonna go ahead and get started on the ground for our push-up. Taking that hand, tapping that opposite shoulder. Again, you can either do 1 on each and then a push-up, or you can just do 1 push-up and then 1 push-up, alternating with each push-up. We have 3 sets for our first round, with the timing being 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Make sure you have water nearby, because we're gonna go ahead and get started. Everyone bring it down to the floor, coming into our push-up position. Hands and toes, or if you're modified on your knees, We're starting in 5 seconds. Tapping that opposite shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Tap that opposite shoulder. And then down into that push-up. However you want to do it. If you want to do one on each and then a push-up, or if you just want to alternate between each push-up. Halfway through our first set, and of course, you can always modify it down onto your knees. We have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Shake out those shoulders. Grab a quick sip of water. We got 2 more sets. Bring it to the floor. We got 10 seconds. Second set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap the shoulders out. Lead with that chest, not the forehead, into those push-ups. You guys are doing awesome. We're already halfway through this first set, or second set. Three more seconds. Let's rest. One more set, and then we get to stand up for our squats. Just 40 seconds of these push-ups. Bring it to the floor. We got 7 seconds. Third set. 3, 2, 1. Tap it out. Then bring it down. Halfway, 20 seconds, and then we get to rest our upper body. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's stand it on up. Get your weights ready if you have them. If you have 2, you can hold them both over your shoulders. If you have 1, both in your hands, keeping it up by your chin, bringing it down into our squat. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Hold it nice and steady. 5 seconds. And then pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it on up. Nice and quick. Bring it back down. Hold it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it on up. Nice and quick. Bring it down. Again, you don't have to follow my pace. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it on up. Back down. We're just going to hold it out till our time is up. 2, 1. We can rest. If you need to, feel free to take longer breaks in between those reps. You don't have to follow me, but if you want to, you can. We have 10 seconds, our second set. Go ahead, pick those weights up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're holding it. Starting our pulses now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it on up. Bring it back down. Nice quick reset. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it on up. Nice and quick. Bring it down. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it on up. Bring it down. Hold it till our time is up. We just have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Woo. Shake out those legs if you need to. We just have 1 more set. Hip width apart. Feet should be Pushing that butt back, keeping that back nice and straight. Weights up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Hold it. 2, 1. Pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it on up. Quick reset. Back down. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. We are up. Back down. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it up. Whew. Last one. Hold it. We just have 4 seconds. We're going to hold it all the way. Let's rest. Whew. Shake out those legs and bring it back down to the floor. We just have 1 set, 50 seconds of work, and then we are done with these push-ups. Come into position on the floor. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap out the shoulders. Bring it down. Again, leading with your chest, not your forehead. Pulling that belly button in toward your spine. Keeping that back nice and straight. Halfway there. You guys are looking good, Alex, looking good, Jonathan. Keep it up. Just over 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's stand it up. Grab that quick sip of water. Whew. And then let's grab those weights if you have them. 10 seconds. Bring it hip width apart. Coming down into our squat. 3, 2, 1. We're down, holding it for 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it up. As soon as those legs extend, we're bringing it down. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it up. Down. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it up. Back down. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand it up. Last hold. Bring it down. Bring it down. Nice 90 degrees. Let's rest. Whew. Shake out the legs. 60 seconds. Catch your breath. Reset those muscles. And then we are coming to the ground to work our back. Chest on the floor. Arms and legs extended. We have our Superman, chest up. Row it back. Bring the arms forward. And then swing them around the back. So row, swing it around. Your head should be off the ground the entire time. Head, shoulders, chest should be off the ground the entire time. Then our second exercise, if you have a weight or something at home, you only need one. We are going to start with our legs outside of our hips. We have a lateral lunge, but you're going to do an around the world halo. So with your weight, if you have it, you're going to swing it around left to right, whichever way you end on. So you end at the right, that's the side you're going to come down into that lunge. Press it forward, stand on up, right to left. You end it on the left, bend that left leg, press it forward. So side view, left to right, bring it down, press it right to left, down on the left, press it forward. Making sense? Yes? So we're going to come down to the ground first with our Superman row. So you're just bringing those elbows back towards your side, bring it forward, and then swing it around the back. So one row around the back, making sure you squeeze those shoulder blades back together. Keep the eyes looking down, lift your head, shoulders, and chest. We are getting started, so bring it to the floor. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Row it up, then extend it out and bring it behind the back. Each time you row and each time you swing it around, your chest should be coming up just a little bit higher. Keep that chin off the ground. Keep the eyes looking down. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Whew. 2 more sets. Same exercise. Grab that quick sip of water and then bring it back down to the floor. We have 10 seconds. Arms extended in 3, 2, 1. Row it back. And then around the world. So arms should start extended. And then you bend them, bringing those elbows back. Extend them back out. And then swing them behind the back. Keep that chest up. Every time you row, your chest should be coming up just a little bit more. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Whew. One final set. Make sure as you row that chest comes up. So guys, look at me as I row. My chest comes up a little bit higher than where it normally starts. So that's what I want. We are starting third and final set in 3, 2, 1. Row it up. Extend it out. Bring it behind the back. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. We are halfway. Our final set for these in this round. Ten more seconds. 2, 1. Let's stand it on up. Grab your weight if you have it. You only need one. Hold it in both your hands. And then go ahead, bring your feet outside of your hips. We're going to swing it left to right and then bend that right leg. 3, 2, 1. Left to right. Bend that right leg. Press it out. Come on up. Right to left. Bend the left leg. Press it out. So right to left, comes back to that chest as you press it out. Guys are looking good. Swinging it around the head. Bend that right leg. And then whatever leg you're not bending should stay nice and straight. We have 5 seconds. 2, 1. Let's rest. You should be feeling this a lot in your shoulders, especially if you have a weight, and then your legs. No upper body break in this circuit, sorry. Whew, second set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left to right. Bend that right leg, press it out. Right to left around the head, bend the left leg, press it out. Try to keep those toes pointed forward. Keep those feet outside of your hips. So your legs should not be moving. Your feet shouldn't be moving. Just when they bend, that's the only time that they move. Right to left, bend the left, push it out. You have 5 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. one. Final set. Remember, start with those feet pretty far outside of those hips. Feet and toes pointed forward. Go ahead, bring it into this position. Legs outside of those hips. We have 3, 2, 1. Left to right around the head. Bend the right leg. Push it out. Around the head, right to left. Left leg bent. Push it out. And when you push your hands out, they should be about shoulder to chest level. "15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Let's bring it to the floor. One set. 50 seconds of work. Whew. 25 seconds of rest. Our Superman row. Chest on the floor. Arms extended. Let's row it back. In 3, 2, 1. Row it back. Extend the arms out. Swing them behind the back. You guys are doing awesome. We just have 30 seconds, a little bit over half left. Just over 10 seconds to go. Our final time doing this back exercise today with 3, 2, 1. We can rest, grab some water, and then stand it on up. Grab your weight. And then we're gonna get into position, feet outside of those hips. When you swing your weight around your head, it should just be a nice small movement, staying as close to your head as we can. 2, 1, swing it left to right. Bend that right leg, push it out, stand it up, swing it around right to left, bend the left, push it out. Again, keep your weight or whatever you're holding on to as close to your head as you can. We're just working our shoulders with that move. And we're already halfway there. We get our nice long 60-second break left as we move into our third and final circuit, which as always is core with a little bit upper body and lower body. Single digits, keep it up, 5 seconds. 2, 1, we can rest. Whew. And then let's go ahead, bring it to the floor. We have core. So both of these can use a weight if you have it. If you don't, as always, that is fine. We're gonna start with our arms and legs extended. We're gonna come up for a toe touch, lifting both those shoulders off. And then as we pull that belly button into that spine, keeping that back nice and flat, we're gonna lower our legs to the floor for a leg drop. So toe touch to that leg drop, and making sure as you come down to that leg drop, only go as far as you can before your back begins to arch, or right before your feet touch the ground, whichever comes first. And then our second exercise, one we've done plenty of times, we have our overhead Russian twist. So hands coming to the outside of the hips, bring it straight overhead, and then to the other side. And as always, if you want that extra balancing and core challenge, hover the feet off the floor as you do this motion, making sure, of course, you do not cross your legs, keep them uncrossed. But we will start with our toe touch to our leg drop. So lay on your back, legs extended. If you have a weight, go ahead, hold it in your hands. If you don't, you're still gonna keep your arms over your chest. We are getting started. Everyone bring it to the floor when they're ready. Legs coming up, We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and reach those hands up to the feet, lay it back down, and then slowly lower the feet as far as you can. Again, imagine there's that towel on your back that you're laying on, and someone's trying to pull it out from under you. Don't let them. Just over 10 seconds. Two, one. Let's go ahead and rest. Whew. And of course, if you need to modify, it's a little too challenging to do both feet at the same time, you can always come up to that toe touch and then drop one leg at a time. We are starting 3, 2, 1. Reach for the toes, bring it down, and then you can either drop both or one leg down at a time if you want that modified version. Just again, make sure that you keep that pelvic tilt, keep that back pressed to the floor. It's a big part of being able to engage your core. 10 more seconds. 2, 1. We can relax. One more set of these in this first round. And then we can sit on up for our Russian twist. Let's go ahead and start in 7 seconds. Pick those feet up, legs nice and straight, arms over your chest. 2, 1. Reach for the toes. Lay back down. Slowly and in control. Lower the legs. Making sure as you come up for that toe touch, keep your chin off your chest. Get that little crunch in. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, lower your feet to the floor and slowly sit on up as we get ready for our twist with our overhead press. So your hands should be coming straight overhead, not in front. We have 3, 2, 1, outside of the hips, overhead, outside of the other hips. And again, if you want that challenge, feel free to lift both those feet up. Just do not let those legs cross. Keeping that back nice and straight. Really working our shoulders today. 10 more seconds. Let's go ahead and rest. 2 more sets. We have less than 4 minutes of this workout left. Second set of these Russian twists, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's twist. And even if you don't have a weight or anything to hold on to, you should still be bringing those hands overhead. Just over 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Let's rest. One more set. And then we'll be down to our second and final round. Just 1 40-second set left for these twists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's twist. Bring it overhead. Keep that back nice and straight. Halfway. Eyes should be looking forward. We just have 10 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead, extend the legs out. Let's lay on our back. 1 set each exercise. 50 seconds of work. Keeping our arms extended over our chest and then our legs extended in the air. We are starting 3, 2, 1. Try and touch the toes and then lower the leg down. Halfway, just 25 seconds. Go ahead and rest, drop the feet down slowly, sit on up, grab some water if you need it. This is our last break, and then we're starting our final set, 50 seconds, Russian twist with that overhead press. We are in position, starting 3, 2, 1, let's twist, overhead. You have 35 seconds. Whew. Keeping it going. Halfway. Our final set. Only 20 seconds to go. We have 3, 2, 1. Whew. Then we can rest. We can grab some water. Then we can towel off. And then we will go ahead and get into a quick little cool down. 5 minutes left. We will go ahead and start seated. We will start with our left leg out and we will cross our right leg over it, taking our right hand. We're going to bring it behind our back. Left elbow comes to the outside of that right knee as we twist and look over our right shoulder. Focusing on our breathing, nice deep inhales through the nose, nice deep exhales out through the mouth. Let's go ahead and bring it back center. We're gonna keep our left leg straight, just uncross that right leg and drop that right knee down to the floor so that you look like I do. We will fold it forward into this hamstring stretch. Chin to chest, as far as you can go. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's roll it up nice and slowly, keeping that left leg out. We're just gonna turn it out to the side, pull that right foot in, and then we're gonna bring our right arm overhead. Feel this stretch running through your left inner thigh and going down that right side of your body. We have 3, 2, 1. Inhale it back up nice and center. We're gonna go ahead and switch sides now. Right leg out, left leg bent and crossed over. Go ahead, place that left hand behind the back and twist it to the left. We have 3, 2, 1. Come back center. Uncross that left foot. Fold it forward into our hamstring stretch. And then go ahead, bring it up nice and slowly. Just move that leg out to the side. And then bring our left hand overhead. We have 3, 2, 1. Bring it back center. Let's go ahead, cross our legs back. And we will take our hands behind our back, interlock them and raise them on up. Stretching out our shoulder, a little mobility here. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's drop the hands down, and then let's place both hands on our knees, holding firmly on our knees. We're going to keep those arms extended and round out the back. You're going to lean back, and your hands should be supporting you as you hold on to those knees. Feel that stretch in your upper back, chin to chest, rounding out that upper back. We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, sit it up nice and tall. And then finally, let's go ahead, swing our arms up, nice big inhale, nice tall spine. And then slowly exhale those arms back down, relaxing your shoulders. That is all I have for class today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you later this week in one of my classes, if not next week in this class.